Гутен, как говорится, морген, леди и джентльмены. С вами Жермес. Сейчас на часах без 29, и мы с вами находимся в Бельгии, а именно в вагоне поезда первого класса, который мчит нас с невероятной скоростью в мастерскую, которая называется Мансер. Это крутые ребята, которые делают старые автомобили новыми. Но не просто как мы, которые суровые парни, которые берут винтажный Mercedes-BENZ и полностью реставрируют его. Они делают электрические автомобили. Мне было очень интересно посмотреть, как они это делают, какие чудеса случаются, немножко поковыряться в их внутренней кухне. И поэтому мы здесь, мы все снимем для вас, расспросим собственника, как случилось это чудо. Поэтому налейте себе что-нибудь очень горячительного, сядьтесь поудобнее, не вздумайте переключаться. Будет просто огонь, электрический огонь. Мы начинаем. Гутен, как говорится, морген, леди и джентльмены. С вами Жермес. Я нахожусь в Бельгии, headquarters компании Монсер. Это невероятная команда, стартап, космический стартап, который полностью меняет индустрию классических автомобилей. Делают классические автомобили электрическими. И сейчас я вас познакомлю с человеком, который все это придумал, сделал. Мы все это посмотрели, и это по-настоящему Илон Маск в индустрии винтажных автомобилей. Встречайте!
Hello, welcome at Monster Automobile. Hi, I'm Bokal. I'm the co-founder and managing director.
The CEO of the company, managing director, the guy who made my dreams came true. It's unbelievable stuff, and we'll show you this secret. Are in the center.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
So I believe it's so-called atomic heart.
Yeah.
You know, you just remove the old engine, install this one.
Yeah.
But it looks like, you know, that sophisticated stuff.
It looks a bit cyborg here. Yeah. So basically, this is not our full drive train, because at the moment we scavenge stuff from this drivetrain. But generally, we can build up here our complete electric drivetrain. And then test everything. So basically we can run the whole car on this test bench, and then test everything from charging. This is a charger, so from charging to, we have the charge plug here, from just running the engine, testing all kinds of things. So that's something we can do here.
So it's a charging inlet.
Yeah, there's a charging inlet,
yes,
indeed.
And the electricity goes to this
so this is
block.
This mysterious Monceau box. Yeah. So this is actually the box that. No, this is indeed a test setup. So normally there will be high voltage cables going in here, and basically this distributes all the high voltage to the whole car, basically. And that's an in-house development, so we developed this whole box internally.
Yes, we'll never open the box.
No,
so everything is installed in a frame.
Yeah, exactly.
As a rigid frame.
Yeah.
And you can just put it inside old Mercedes, like 111.
Yeah, exactly. We can show you later on the cars. It's maybe also nice to look at this side. So basically this is actually the test setup for our air conditioning system. So here we can test the whole air conditioning, and we are. This is actually the whole operating system of the air conditioning.
Well, the Monster company is very concerned about environment because I've noticed.
Yeah. No, actually, wood. We use wood because we do a lot of testing in, for example, EMC, so electromagnetic certification, and there you need to work with wood because otherwise it will reflect. So metal will reflect the beams.
So you also removed the old companies like this?
Yeah, and these are basically completely redone. With high voltage heating, for example, high voltage air conditioning, and as I said, also the whole controls of the car. So normally these cars have like these levers where you can put the heating up, down. These systems we have all motorized, so these are all electric, and then we created a complete new panel that actually
with the levers.
So basically this is touch all now, and with a small display in it where you can see the temperature that you that you put. But I can show you in the car better than here.
And this is a heater.
Yeah, so this is basically the old heater box of a 111, and that will be controlled now by high voltage stuff. Yeah.
So you are using 3D printers?
Yeah,
for that?
a lot.
Yes,
yeah,
a lot.
Basically, we use the printer partly for final parts, but mainly we use it for test parts. So we print the test part, we fit it on the car, modify, reprint until it fits, and then we have it produced and repeat at a car. Exactly. Yeah. So it's actually rapid prototyping. That's why we use it. Yeah.
Okay. Where are the motors?
In the car, because this is actually the whole setup that we built, and the motor is actually completely down here in the bottom. So it's actually you cannot see it.
It's a small one like in that car. No?
It's the same. It's basically the same motor. We use one drivetrain that we developed. And it fits in all the cars. So in the coupe, the 111 coupe, the 111 convertible, and in the SL and the SLC. They all use the same drivetrain.
Well, actually, I really like how it looks like.
Yeah.
It's like design. It's,
exactly. We really took time
it's not light like a motor, that with all this complexity with the wires and tubes, etc.
Yeah, but we chose to keep it open. Sometimes some colleagues of ours will cover it completely, but we decided to keep it open just to show also a bit the mechanic as in the old days, so that you can really have something to look at rather than a plastic cover.
Well, it really looks like an art object. It's very good.
Exactly. Yeah, that's our plan. Yeah.
So the motor is inside, and after that, that's a gearbox.
No gearbox.
No gearbox.
No. It's direct drive to the rear wheels. So we don't use any gearbox. And inside in the cabin, we basically recreated.
It's fake, no? or not?
But
the joystick.
Yeah, joystick is actually, so normally it, if you see here, so basically normally you have a stick, but now it's just a lever, but it looks like the old shifting shifting mechanism. If you put on the car, you will see that all the wires. I will do that again. It will now restart again. You see. So everything has been computerized. So you will see a dashboard that looks like an old Mercedes, but basically when you turn this pin, then you see actually that there is a screen in the middle.
But this is original.
Yeah, nothing is original anymore. Everything has been completely recreated.
It's very good.
Yeah. And the same is for the heating. I showed you just that heating panel. Here it's installed in the car. And if I now rotate, then you can see here that there is a small display in here, and where you can change basically the whole the heating and the position of the sensors. Bluetooth radio that looks like an old radio basically. So everything looks like the old car, but has been completely recreated inside under.
Is the hose tube? A hose tube?
Yeah.
A host?
No. There's no exhaust.
Exhaust.
No exhaust.
No exhaust.
And here in the bag is the charger. So here you can basically use Type 2 and CCF fast charging. It can charge up to 80 kilowatt. So within roughly half an hour you are from 20 to 80. Yeah.
So you can put this magic cube to 107.
Yeah.
It's the
also,
same.
also exactly the same. So if I open the hood here, then I think it is open. Then you will basically see that it looks exactly the same, and only of a couple of positions that has been changed, but typically we use one drivetrain that fits in all the cars.
Perfect. But you need still heat.
So we still have like a radiator.
We call it radiator.
Yeah, and it cools on one part the battery, the batteries, and it can also cool or heat also the batteries, and it cools the motor inverter, and the charger and the DC-DC. These are all cooled, and it has two circuits. That's why we also have two, like these pressure bottles.
Okay, but this vacuum stuff, it's original.
That's original.
That's
original. We only have no vacuum, of course. So we have a electric vacuum pump to get the vacuum.
And what about power steering?
Power steering is electric hydraulic. So we have an electric pump in it, and that is in the back of the car, and that will simply use the original hydraulic system. That gave the best result. We tested also with normal electric power steering on the shaft, but that did not work. That did not give a good quality result.
But that's a motor, this one?
These are actually both two motors. Yeah, actually they're on the bench. These are both motors.
That's only one motor?
Yeah, we have one motor in the front that goes via the prop shaft to the rear of the car, and then does drive the rear wheels.
But we can see it.
Yeah, you can see under. This is actually our prototype car, so it's not identical to these cars. But so we did a lot of work on the tubing, and but normally the motor hangs here, and then you can see it goes to the back with an extended prop shaft. Yeah.
But you're still leaving the original braking.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have the original brakes. We use Koni shocks for the 107. And we obviously have regenerative braking as well. So if you brake, also the electric engine will help braking the car.
It's recuperating.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Okay, and what about the safety systems? New airbags?
No. That's no. But basically, the cars here, the 107 had at the end the airbag, one airbag. You could have one airbag.
That's good.
But only for the driver. But basically these systems are very old, and we are using mainly the late 70s, early 80s cars for our builds. So and obviously the 111s never had any airbags or anything like safety. We are currently working also on traction control on the car, and that's something we are going to introduce probably next year on cars.
To replace the existing ABS?
No, not with ABS, but we have wheel sensors on it, and we are currently testing that. And then it means that if you use regen, let's say in the rain, then it can sense if there is difference between the wheels, and then stop regenerative braking, for example, if there is some sort of difference between the wheel speeds. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Maybe let's close it, and then let's take it for a drive.
Wow, fantastic. Привет, друзья! С вами Жермес. Мы находимся в самом центре Москвы. Вы уже догадались, потому что на фоне великолепная деревянная избушка. И в заключение этого ролика я хотел вам сказать, что крайне поражен компанией Menyaют. Компания меняет индустрию классических автомобилей точно так же, как компания SpaceX изменила индустрию космонавтики. CEO компании Menyaют, он такой же визионер и футуролог, как Илон Маск. Я очень надеюсь, что мы обязательно приедем к этим супергероям в самое ближайшее время и снимем для вас просто бомбический сюжет. Ну, а на этом все. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки и секундочку, вы уже заметили, что я говорю вам из великолепного кабриолета мечты Жермес. Это Mercedes-BENZ SL. В нем нет электрического двигателя, зато находится мощнейший V8, климат-контроль, электрические регулировки. Это великолепный кабриолет на каждый день. Я по-настоящему наслаждаюсь им, когда погода позволяет. Это машина моей мечты, но самая прекрасная новость в том, что он может стать твоим прямо сейчас. А ссылочку на эту мечту в бутике торт я уже положил в описании. А вот на этом уже точно все. С вами был Жермес. Ну а пока.